Trump legal cases highlights. Former President Trump was present in a Florida courtroom as his legal team requested Judge Aileen Cannon to dismiss the charges against him. His lawyers argued that a federal law, which is the foundation of most of the allegations, is too vague when it comes to a former president. However, Judge Aileen Cannon ruled that it would be premature to dismiss the case based on vagueness. Hello and welcome back to the News Media Hantz YouTube channel. We have new developments to share on Trump's Florida classified documents and the New York hush money cases. As always, we value your comments and feedback, and we count on your subscription to grow our channel. Thank you for your support, and let's get started. Judge denied a request by former President Trump to dismiss charges in the federal documents case. Today, former President Donald Trump appeared at a hearing in Florida concerning his case involving classified documents. Judge Aileen Cannon presided over the proceedings, where arguments were presented by Trump's legal team and special counsel Jack Smith's office regarding the dismissal of charges against him. In her ruling on the unconstitutional vagueness motion, Judge Aileen Cannon said that while Trump's argument warranted serious consideration, she did not want to prematurely decide the issues raised by Trump's lawyers related to the Espionage Act. Judge Cannon denied that motion to dismiss, stating that, although the motion raises various arguments warranting serious consideration, the ruling read, the court ultimately determines, following lengthy oral argument, that resolution of the overall question presented depends too greatly on contested instructional questions about still fluctuating definitions of statutory terms/phrases as charged, along with at least some disputed factual issues as raised in the motion. She also expressed skepticism towards Trump's lawyers' argument for dismissing the case based on the Presidential Records Act, a contention contested by lawyers from Smith's office. These charges must be struck and dismissed, defense lawyer Emil Bove argued. Bove suggested that compared to other presidents who were alleged to have retained sensitive information, Trump is a victim of a double standard. Bove directly mentioned the conduct of Presidents Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, and Joe Biden. Cannon responded to the defense's argument with skepticism, at one point suggesting the defense motion was premature, and peppered Bove with questions about definitions and hypotheticals of Trump's conduct. When does it become unauthorized? Judge Cannon asked. President Trump designated the records as personal when he took them out of the White House, Bove said. What is your definition of unauthorized? Cannon later asked. Judge, I don't have one, and that is why the statute is unconstitutionally vague applied to President Trump, Bove said. In addition, Trump's legal team highlighted a comparison with former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, who was not prosecuted for her use of a private email server. However, it was noted that the FBI found no discussion of classified material in Clinton's emails on her private account. During the trial, defense attorney Todd Blanche claimed that Donald Trump had the legal right to classify his records as personal rather than presidential. This allowed him to remove the documents from the White House. Blanche argued that Trump's decision was in line with the approach taken by previous presidents. Presidents since George Washington have taken materials from the White House, Blanche said, arguing that the National Archives lacks the authority to question Trump's determination about presidential and personal records. The only time that the government has taken a different position is President Trump. Period, Blanche said. However, Cannon pushed back, suggesting on two separate occasions that the argument would not merit dismissal. Cannon said that Blanche's argument would be better suited at trial, rather than in a motion to dismiss. I am not seeing how any of that leads to a dismissal of the indictment, Cannon said. The charges against Trump include 40 criminal counts related to his alleged mishandling of classified documents, such as conspiracy to obstruct justice and willful retention of national defense information. Trump, along with his co-defendants, valet Walt Nauta and Mar-a-Lago property manager Carlos de Oliveira, have pleaded not guilty to all charges and denied any wrongdoing. In response to Trump's attorney's claim that Smith is unconstitutionally vague in his use of the Espionage Act and his application of the Presidential Records Act, Smith argued that Trump's motions to dismiss the case showed a belief that he was above the law. Trump's claims rest on three fundamental errors, all of which reflect his view that, as a former president, the nation's laws and principles of accountability that govern every other citizen do not apply to him, prosecutors wrote in a filing responding to Trump's motion to dismiss based on the Presidential Record Act. In addition to Trump, his co-defendants in the case, aide Walt Nauta and Mar-a-Lago property manager Carlos de Oliveira, were expected to attend the hearing. Manhattan DA supports 30-day delay in Trump's hush money trial. In a surprising turn of events, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg has expressed support for delaying Donald Trump's hush money trial. Just days before the scheduled commencement on March 25, 2024. Former US President Donald Trump made a post on his social media platform, Truth Social, where he accused the DA's office of illegally withholding thousands of pages of documents. Trump expressed surprise at the situation and claimed that it was unprecedented. Earlier, Trump had requested a 90-day delay in the trial after the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan provided 73,000 pages of discovery since March 4. However, the DA's office responded that their initial review of these documents showed that they were largely irrelevant to the case, except for 172 pages of witness statements. Based on our initial review of yesterday's production, those records appear to contain materials related to the subject matter of this case, including materials that the people requested from the USAO more than a year ago and that the USAO previously declined to provide, Alvin Bragg wrote. Bragg's office filed a statement on Thursday, March 14, 2024, indicating a willingness to adjourn the trial by 30 days. To allow sufficient time for Trump to review recently disclosed documents related to the case. Bragg's decision to support the delay comes after federal prosecutors provided tens of thousands of documents this month, including materials from their 2018 prosecution of Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, a key witness in the upcoming trial. The district attorney emphasized the importance of ensuring that Trump has ample time to review the new materials before proceeding to trial. The secret payments to women are at the heart of the DA's case, which alleges Trump falsified business records related to Cohen's $130,000 payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels in the closing days of the 2016 presidential campaign. In court filings relating to Cohen's plea, federal prosecutors alleged Cohen paid the women off in coordination with and at the direction of Trump, who was named at the time only as Individual 1. The move to delay the trial represents another victory for Trump, who has consistently sought postponements across the 4 criminal indictments he faces. Trump had initially requested a 90-day delay, citing the volume of discovery materials provided by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan since March 4, 2024. Responding to Bragg's filing, Trump accused the DA's office of withholding documents illegally, alleging misconduct and obstruction. However, Bragg's office countered, stating that the timing of document productions was a result of Trump's own delays, noting that Trump had raised no concerns about the sufficiency of their efforts until January 18, 2024. Despite the contentious exchange between the parties, the focus remains on the trial's start date, scheduled to last approximately 6 weeks. The trial will center on allegations that Trump falsified business records related to hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels in 2016. Trump's defense team maintains that he lacked the requisite intent for the conduct charged in the indictment. As Judge Juan Merchan considers both sides' requests for a trial delay, the legal battle intensifies. With the trial's outcome hanging in the balance, all eyes are on the courtroom as the high-stakes proceedings unfold. Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.